Live from Hollywood, California. This is a watch along. This is a watch party. This is whatever you want to call it, but it is us together watching for AEW Rampage. Welcome to the stream. My name is Zach of the West Coast PopCast. We are watching Rampage live right after Central Intelligence finishes up here on TNT, where they apparently know drama. Let's run down the card really quick here because we got a fun show all night long. Hi, Lionel Richie. All right, Adam Cole and Ishii, they battle it out for the Owen Hart tournament. I do believe that should main event. But Jade Cargill versus Marina Shafir, Daniel Garcia versus Eddie Kingston, Lance Archer versus Serpentico. Why? I don't know. And Tony Schiavone interviews the women in the tournament qualifiers in the Owen Hart tournament as well. And Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland got something going on as well, Tony Schiavone. So that is the card. Let me know all episode long what you think. Hit the chat during commercial breaks. News and rumors. And with the Forbidden Door pay-per-view going on here in AEW, I'm going to run down a whole bunch of stuff that should be forbidden in wrestling and in the world, life around us. So hit up the comments and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think should be forbidden. It doesn't have to be wrestling, anything you want. And Rampage starts right now. All right. Let me know what you thought of Dynamite. Another kind of packed episode of Dynamite. Eric watched it along with me, so thanks again for tuning in with all of us. Rampage now kicking off. Let me know in the chats too if you got any news or rumors out there. I know there's a lot of stuff going on, especially with like the Bret Hart stuff and being involved in the Hart tournament. Yeah, a lot of stuff, but that is the card. Pyro going off. There it is already. Prime time. Thanks for joining. I'll get to that in news and rumors, my man. Oh my God, we're going Adam Cole and Ishii right off the bat. All right. Let me know what you think of this match here as it goes on. I guess maybe I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think is the reason for no entrances. Adam Cole is a huge pop. It is big time, but it is long as well. It's should time these out next time. Roman Reigns, Adam Cole's entrances. StreamYard, please help us get rid of this fuck duck in the corner and help grow. Hit like and subscribe. Help us grow, please. We want you a part of the family, and StreamYard can hopefully not have more issues. Taz on commentary. So who's out there with Ishii? Is that Orange Cassidy? Baby, there it is. Ishii doesn't give two shits. Nice chop. All right, we'll just talk about it right now. Primetime brought it up here. Brett signed with WWE. You can believe it. That's the word on the street. A lucrative deal at that. Country Rich, thanks for joining again. Which we're talking about Brett Lauderdale or Bret Hart? Bret the Hitman Hart. Who is in commentary with Taz and Excalibur too? The Forbidden Door, they're advertising it right there, Sunday, June 26th. Let me know what you think of it. Any matchups that you want to see, leave comments for that. And again, the Forbidden Door coming up in June. We're going to go through some things that should be forbidden. Bret Hart signed with Brazzers. Hart, there we go. Just kept quiet. Vince paid him a ton of money to stay home away from AEW. I mean, he already had like that big moment at the belt coming out, but yeah, I see what Vince does. I get it. And then there's the stuff too with Owen's widow, so it's all messy. Playing to the crowd. Who is the other person? Let me know in the chats other than Orange Cassidy outside of the ring. Oh, Daniel Garcia. There was a rumor too. I guess we can talk while this is going on since. Anyways, Daniel Garcia was supposed to be a part of the Blackpool Combat Club, but creative had other ideas for him. So there is a creative department in AEW, and I do believe Chris Jericho is a part of that as well. So now he's stuck with that crap faction. You don't want to see in WWE Ricochet versus Dominic. I'll get you the action figure, Dominic. Dominic was Kindergarten Cop, I think. I don't know. I'd like to see People like that need to teach Dominic some stuff. I'm still he's green in some ways and not in the others, but is Ishii injured or is he just doing kind of a slow match tonight, which is fine. I don't need a 1,000-mile-a-minute match. What do you guys got going on this weekend? Anything fun? Anything big? We got the episode this weekend. It's me and Eric. We don't know when it's going to go down yet, but it will go down this weekend. So make sure to subscribe and hit those bell icons. And if you don't watch it live, watch it otherwise and just leave comments too. We do like to comment back. So catch it while on your Peloton having your heart attack. There we go. His selling is so we just talked about him, Arnold Schwarzenegger. So they're chanting "Fight Forever" already. That's funky. We'll talk about that in news and rumors. "Fight Forever" is the name of the AEW video game coming out after Rampage. Is either after Rampage aired, you have to check the dirt sheets, or after Dynamite aired. Tony Khan came out and had the crowd chant "Fight Forever" so they could use that for advertising for the game and for the game. So it's a little the big power slam. I guess the best friends are split because all I see is Orange, Cassette, and Rocky Romero. That's who it is. I can't. Apparently on Dark, Chris Statlander confirmed that she's not the alien anymore. Thank goodness. I hated the alien gimmick. It just didn't work. And the boop on the nose, boop. That's not where aliens put their finger, from what I've been told. Fire in the sky. Let me know if you guys got any good Ishii matches we could watch. I know Eric and Knock are very familiar with him. I, of course, am a hamburger eating American, and I only know about 80s wrestling. Chris Statlander left the best friends too, and her character is so much cooler and darker. Did you watch it on Dark? I'll check it. I'm happy for it. Ooh, Ricochet versus Phoenix. Man, that'd be good. 90 seconds, picture in picture. Fun fact about Orange Cassidy, used to be known as Fire Ant, I guess. Jinja. All right, let's see if StreamYard has together here. If I can load this up. I'm trying to put together all the things, and then StreamYard says, "No, Zach, it's too complicated. Please don't. I'm tired. I StreamYard." The Batman is now on HBO Max. Did you give it a watch? I gotta watch it. I just gotta find the 3 hours to sit down and do it. All right, here we go. News and rumors again. If you got any, let me know. If these slides catch up, I'll just talk and maybe StreamYard will fix their shit. I don't know. Big Swole says the door is open to her coming back to AEW. She said it on the sessions, which is now in the oral sessions anymore, Renee's podcast. So she's down for coming back. She just had to say what she had to say. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to see her back in AEW, if you want her to go elsewhere. I just want her to be successful. I liked her. Pat McAfee is talking with Amazon about doing Thursday Night Football and also moving his podcast over to Amazon so he could be taking on a big book of money from Amazon. But he just took on a chunk of money from someone else. But I don't know. Pat McAfee. All right. I forgot which is which. The guy on the standing next to John Cena. He is injured again from Top Flight. He has another leg injury. It's not the same thing, but he's expected to be out for another lengthy amount of time. So that's a shame. And hopefully it's not that. Alexa Bliss came up with this as a picture on Twitter. Awesome fucking photo, by the way. Whoever photographed this. Big round of applause to you. But she says she has a new frame of mind now going on now that she's married, and I don't expect her to be back as any kind of supernatural character again. I think she's just going to be whoever she's comfortable being because WWE did not put her in WrestleMania, and she's at peace with that. Also, Kenta wants Punk. These are some snaps of what he put on his story. He is almost guaranteed Punk, I think, at this point. But Kenta at the Forbidden Door in June. I'm excited for that. And the Forbidden Door, again, since it is going to be in Chicago, All Out may not be in Chicago. They may actually turn that into a big stadium show in Toronto, Canada. So if you're in Canada, be ready because I think AEW is coming to you. All right, back to the match. Ishii on the ground. Heck, he is everywhere right now. He is a big get for Amazon if they get it. It looks like Vince McMahon is about to fire the following names: Cedric Alexander, Apollo Crews, Finn Balor, and more to come. Did anything happen today? Let me know. I really wasn't doing anything with news and rumors for last night when I put this together. I did a nice solid 6 minutes at an open mic today, and very happy with it, how it went. Those names sound very. I think if Cedric Alexander gets let go, Swole will come back to AEW. I think that's almost a given then. The ref two. Is this basically Ishii's style of wrestling again? I'm not too familiar with the styles of wrestling over there, so let me know if this is kind of an Ishii match. Is Adam Cole playing to Ishii's skill set? This is good though because it's a nice mix between a lot of the high-flying, fast-paced matches that we usually do see here on Rampage every Friday night. Here we go. Wow. Yeah, look, I love Adam Cole, but those tiny little legs, they kick genuine. Nice. Who else is on commentary? If you know, let me hit me up in the chat. Let me know who else is on commentary. Is it Ricky Starks? For a Toronto show, I am very excited for a Toronto show. I'm very sick of the Chicago crowd with AEW. It's the same people in the same seats almost. It's the same reaction. I love Chicago to death, but we need to mix it up on reactions. Oh, Ishii with the headbutt. Certain people can use the headbutt. He looks like what's his name? A Bobo in Double Dragon. That's what I'm thinking of. Jay White. Apparently, he's going to have a decent run now in AEW as opposed to last time when he was just in and out. Low. That's going to be a victory for Adam Cole, baby. And that's it. It is all about the boom. Adam Cole takes the victory. Jay White helping. How do you picture things going head to head here when you do finally have the Elite versus the Undisputed Elite? Because it's just basically Bucks and Kenny. And maybe they could add Hangman on top of that too, because they did a whole thing where they weren't going to attack Hangman a few weeks back. So could bring him back into the fold after he loses the belt. Ugh. Jericho. Daniel Garcia, you look like an idiot. Could have been in a better faction, but creative took over for Daniel Garcia, and now he is with Jazz. Jazz is ass. This is my show. Does this mean Jay White is going to recruit Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, and Adam Cole? Do you think they do a Bullet Club? Do you think they continue that? Or do you think they start something new? Jesus. The Sports Entertainer mock, I don't. It is what it is, but. The worst thing in wrestling to be, other than Nia Jax's opponent, has to be security. If you are security in wrestling, you're just beaten up, you're degraded. Ugh, God, is he awful. All right. Old Navy commercials are on. Let's get into some things that should be forbidden. Again, I'm a big Chicago fan. I do not dislike wrestling in Chicago. It's just all the time. We need it different. It's nice when you go from one small town, then to Chicago, then to another small town. The pops are different. But and then Carnage thinks, I think Jay White versus Prince Devitt is going to come sooner rather than later because of Finn Balor's contract. I can't believe it's at the end of this month. That's fucking crazy. All right, let me know in the chats here anything that you think should be forbidden. Forbidden. The forbidden door never existed. It just existed with one company because of contracts and licensing and music and rights to characters. But whatever. We're gonna have some fun with it today. So let me know in the comments anything you should be think should be forbidden. Again, a Chicago guy. Putting ketchup on a hot dog should be forbidden. No, don't do it. It's oh God. Going into space, and then I would bring it back to the first movie. I don't know. Going into space should be forbidden, though. Please just fucking reel it in for this last one and just end it on a good note. Brie Larson, Jason Momoa, and someone else just recently got added to the cast too, which is going to be huge. But please just keep it simple, Vin. Keep it simple, Maybe, I don't know. Which, of course, I think Prince Devitt, Finn Balor. I hate the Bullet Club now because there have been so many. They should go. It's to the point of NWO to me. It doesn't mean anything. You're part of the Bullet Club. Cool. I have a Costco membership too. We got it. Primetime Finn should fight all the Bullet Club leaders. That'd be cool. That'd actually really be cool. All right. Should be forbidden. Please do not order this. This is your Friday night or Saturday night this weekend. Don't order this for dinner. Find something else. This is all carbs. Okay. I'm a guy who goes to the gym, but I also like, greasy ass burgers. I love pizza. Actually, you said pizza like a month ago, but it's fine. But it's just like this box right here. The only thing I see worthwhile are the wings. This is all carbs. If you see carbs or lettuce in something, those are restaurant fillers, by the way, because they're cheap as fuck. So please avoid this big box dinner from Pizza Hut. Oh, so gross, so gross, so gross. Please avoid it. Be better than this. You know what else should be forbidden? Spending $30 million an episode. Each episode of Stranger Things season 4 costs about $30 million. That's ridiculous. So the whole season is costing, I think, I can't do math, $240 million or something. That is ridiculous. The new Game of Thrones series that's coming out, they spent around or under 20 million per episode, and that's with all the stuff going on. That's crazy insane. That should be forbidden, spending that much money on a TV show, especially when the writing's not that good. I'm sorry. I like Stranger Things, but I mean, how many things can you borrow from other horror movies and just put in there? And how many times do you have to yell, Mike, Mike, Mike? Should be forbidden. That's all I'm saying. 30 million an episode. Get the fuck out of here. And be the one to destroy the faction he made. Yeah, man, that's a good fucking storyline. That's the pay-per-view to do it at, actually, but apparently that's not made. Yeah, no, won't happen. If they do another one, I mean, they could do that. How's this for match? Prince Devitt with Jay White. If Jay wins, Bullet Club stays. If Prince Devitt wins, Bullet Club is gone forever. That's beautiful. It brings everyone to new storylines, and we have Hook on TV, so Danhausen. Kiss him. Oh, he spoke. There we go. There we go. We're getting Hook versus Danhausen. Danhausen. All right, we have a bathroom break match, but please don't go to the bathroom. I don't understand why. Why is this on? I understand they have to find ways to make their giants bigger, aka the Butcher last week. See there, this match is. And why would you agree to do this? If you respect yourself at all, like I don't know, this is the stuff I always hated about luchadors in WWE. They basically got used for stuff like this. When I got turned on to luchadors in WCW, they're basically given the first 45 minutes after the thing with NWO talking, the first full hour of Nitro to showcase their talents, and it was great. So where I got the respect for Psychosis. So I got exposed to Rey Mysterio. That's where Eddie Guerrero showed me he was way better than just a first hour show. Reverse Razor's Edge. Nope, just a body slam. Wow, what a waste of time. That's no time to do an Ishii entrance. What? Would you be this person in a wrestling organization? Basic jobber. Let me know if your stuff went out. TNT just went out on me, but it's alive, so. Carnage says, this is what Prince Devitt would say, Jay, you killed something that I hold dear, and now I'm going to kill it. Excuse me, I'm dying. Fight beating you. I like that. Again, that's good storytelling. Let me know if I'm missing anything on this. TNT never fails. They know drama. They know how to add drama for me. Going back to it, should be loading up right now. It's just a filler bathroom break match, so I'm not like sad over it, but just want to pay attention with you guys, be a part of the show. Let me know what's going on. Hit me up in the chats. Let me know what's going on. TNT is still loading for me. Archer versus Pentaco. What a fantastic waste of time. So I got sound, but no picture. It's getting there. No, you don't. No, you don't, Tony Nese. I'll give up on Daniel Garcia joining the Blackpool Fight Club because eventually William Regal could have slapped the piss out of him and tell him to wake up. You're a wrestler. I could see that. All right, I'm guessing we got Eddie Kingston up now. Daniel Garcia, Eddie Kingston. I have absolutely no picture because TNT is great like that. Don't worry, Carnage. No need to apologize, though. Let me know which rapper Eddie Kingston has on his shirt now. Who's he trying to get the rub from on TV? Let me know if you guys have too. TNT is maybe this merger with Warner and Discovery will put more money into the network. TNT and TBS really are great channels. They're built for basketball, and TBS was built to show Atlanta Braves games. Oh, TNT is now in the column for being forbidden. No, nothing. Thanks, TNT. TNT, ladies and gentlemen. Every stream, something happens. There we go. We got a picture. Kingston. He could barely get up after. This guy really needs to hit the cardio. Let me know what you got going on this weekend. Let me know if you got any fun plans. Oh, you do know that. I am not big on Eddie Kingston. Birdie's facting Tomohiro Ishii at in Japan, Capital Carnage. What year? Let me know year. No, he is facing. Okay. Capital Carnage. What was the name of that WWE pay per view? Capital Punishment. I know it's gonna be that, but right in the gut. Again, Garcia is moving like a wrestler. not a sports entertainer. I think that was the whole point of the storyline. You'd have him change up his wrestling style and wrestle more like a sports entertainer, and you'd make it be uncomfortable. And then you have, uncomfortable for him to wrestle like that. And then you have, like what you said, William Regal slap the shit out of him and tell him to wake up. He's a wrestler. I think that's the whole thing. 100% wrestler. Always, when there's a pay-per-view in Washington, D.C., they have to name it after a Marvel character in the end. I don't know. You should file a lawsuit. I'm the only Carnage. Oh, man. I'm still hung up on that. The Carnage and Venom movie leads into Morbius, but the Morbius end credit scene. Fuck. Ugh. Ugh. I hated that both end credit scene. I'm gonna say it right now. If you don't know what it is, portals opened up. They sent Venom to the MCU and then took him out. Vulture got sent to the Sony verse, so he's there. He doesn't care that his daughter and his family aren't there anymore. Made absolutely no sense. He showed up in prison garb, and then the next scene, all of a sudden, had his entire Vulture outfit and jacket. Rare piece of roast beef, Taz says. Well, Ricky Starks, you wrestle though. He's hoping that Craven the Hunter will turn out okay and not a piece of crap like Morbius and Venom, because if Sony keeps messing up Spider-Man characters, I think the rights might go back to Marvel. They're making so much money and they're just going to keep making movies. So they have like time periods to do it. So as long as they make a movie before the rights are up, then the rights can keep going. So especially with No Way Home being that huge, unfortunately, I don't think they're going to go back to Marvel. I think Sony's going to keep them forever and ever and ever and ever. Which means they're the ones who are going to make the Miles Morales movie, which I'm not happy about because they're going to screw that up. The Craven movie, though, I'm excited for. It has Kick-Ass as Craven. Odd choice, personally. Also, I would cast a white guy for that role. That's to give other people a chance to shine. All right. Again, the Forbidden Door is coming up in June. We're talking about things that are forbidden. Folks, this is forbidden. Do not ever play this. I don't care if you have an emulator and you got time to kill. Do not ever play this. This is forbidden for you to play. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure on the NES. You want to know why it's forbidden? Look in the corner right there. What is that a sign of? LAN Video Games. That stands for crap. Do not play this game. I had a copy of this and it was so awful. I tried so hard with it for a full afternoon. I crushed it. Do not play. This game is forbidden. I forbid you to play Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Oh, white people dreads. Forbidden. 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 Gotta go. Done with. A third hour of wrestling should be forbidden. Apparently, my computer wants to go back to white people treads. That's forbidden computer. No. A third hour. More educated each week in the show to see what's going on. Why does it keep going back? I gotta get way out of the way here. Again, this StreamYard thing is really fucking with us. So if you can help us grow, hit the subscribe button, help us grow, so I don't have to deal with this every week in the free thing. More Star Wars movies are forbidden. We're done with this. The whole main franchise is done with. Let's move on. The side stories are fine. Disney Plus shows are fine. Boba Fett was, got turned into a Mandalorian show. But the main story, the Skywalker stuff, everything, didn't stick the landing at all. This is forbidden. We are done with this. It's moving on its own, folks. It's on its own time. Factions, they should be forbidden now. I'm done with the factions. There's too many without direction in AEW. We're going to look at our tier list. That's the thumbnail right there, too, which is the top faction in AEW. You can find that right here on our YouTube channel. Give it some comments, too, and let us know what you think of the factions in AEW. And what we got here, Carnage? Let's not forget that there is a lawsuit between Marvel, Sony, and the Steve Ditko family over the rights to Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. There's a bunch more involved with that, too, other than the Steve Ditko family. That lawsuit did grow, but good point, Carnage Rage. Oh, so messy, so messy, so messy. We'll do one more here. The last thing that's forbidden, the McRib. Oh, so gross. So gross is the McRib. This is so forbidden. I beg you, please don't eat the McRib anymore. Just find another place. Find a better barbecue place. Mr. Sprigg Barbecue. And as the sun sets on these Hollywood hills here, thank you for watching the Rampage live stream. Killing my voice. Keenan everywhere. All right, let me know in the comments what you think should be forbidden, wrestling world or real world, just like we're doing right here. Let me know. Leave comments. I want to hear from you. You know, if I was a McRib eater and you told me to stop eating it, I'd listen to you. Just don't tell me to stop eating In-N-Out Burger. I can't do it. I can't do it. We're getting back to the action in a second here. Eddie Kingston versus Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia dumbing himself down for this match. Back to more chops. AEW loves chops. Like, that's Eddie Kingston wrestling there. What they just went in the break, like the tearing of the face, kind of stuff. McRib is disgusting. No, it is not that tasty looking, especially with all the videos out there now that McDonald's employees have put out there showing about how it's all done. Ugh, so gross the McRib is. Eddie Kingston with the control. Nope. Garcia. Keeps it going, keeps it going. The ribs of Kingston, not the McRibs of Kingston, because the McRibs are disgusting. Hey, we get another live Rampage in May. I think that was May 7th on there. Excited. I like the live Rampages so much better. They're just bigger and better. You feel it. You feel the energy in the arenas. The milkshakes aren't really milkshakes. They're packaged powdered crap that is frozen with water. Ugh. My stomach can't do McDonald's anymore. It says no, Zach. We're better than this. You can do better than this, Zach. And I live it, and I do. There's a really good place here in LA that has their version of a Big Mac. I can never eat a Big Mac again because it's that much better than a Big Mac, especially because it doesn't have that stupid middle bun in there. It's so good. You know what you do instead of going to McDonald's for Big Mac? Buy the Big Mac sauce. Go grill out somewhere at your house, wherever you can find a grill. Put that on there. You're fine. You're good to go. Great offense. That was like cartoonish offense. Let me know in the chats. Are you going to buy the AEW video game when it comes out in September? Fight Forever is the name. Tony Khan had the crowd chant Fight Forever multiple times at the end of the tape broadcast on Wednesday night. Some very funny videos out there that you can find of people like reacting to Tony Khan, telling them to chant something. But here's a message I want to see: the Forbidden Door pay-per-view, Samoa Joe versus Ishii. I feel like that match is going to happen. I don't know why. I think I read it somewhere or what, but not to the level of the Kenta post calling out Punk, but I feel like that's the match. Taz, love Taz on commentary, man. He really brought something more to Impact when he went. Him and TNA with TNA, that was good. It was really good. Don West is a personal favorite for TNA for me, but gotta look up those things on YouTube. Don West selling sports cards. It's fucking great. Watch some of those. How excited he is about every single sports card, and then watch the SNL skit with Chris Kattan and Will Ferrell. Shaq is flying in the air. Good stuff. Again, we have someone work pace with someone else. This is Daniel Garcia working an Eddie Kingston match for Eddie Kingston. So I'm going to say in this match, Daniel Garcia is putting over Eddie Kingston big time in this match. So kudos on him. Kind of a new talent to most of us, but You heard Don West's health is not doing too good. Last I heard too, it wasn't either. So love everything Don West did for us in TNA, right? I know Knock would think so. Love Don West with TNA. Eddie Kingston praying. This is a slow match. Eddie, let's put these back up. Put the straps back on. Let me know if you guys are watching SmackDown tonight. Again, I do believe last Friday was the last Sinclair broadcasted ROH show. I think it is now officially 100% done, and it is in Tony Khan's hands, who basically too that he had very interesting meetings with. He should have. He had meetings with Warner about television stuff, so that's a good sign for ROH. Eddington takes the win over Daniel Garcia, someone who he kind of needed that win. But again, it'll go to the whole thing that you pointed out, Carnage. William Regal might just slap him, tell him to get out of that stupid faction that makes absolutely no sense. Is he going to talk now? You know, this is pre-taped. We can't edit these better. He's got his belt out. Again, we're supposed to feel sorry for Eddie Kingston for stuff that's going on, but then he's like this kind of a heel. Ooh. Send it to your boss, he says. Send it to your boss. Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston takes the victory over Daniel Garcia. Needed that very so bad. Take it to your boss. Take this whipping to your boss. All right, Swerve is on the TV right now. Keith Lee is on the TV right now. Swerve's funny. We do another match? What kind of match? We don't need a war, Swerve. He says you broke ass Keenan and Kel. That is funny. Next week, I want to see Swerve Strickland drinking orange soda because Kel loved orange soda. Women's match coming up next: Marina Shafir versus Jade Cargill. We'll see what the baddies section has to offer tonight. All right, let's go into it. More things that should be forbidden. Things that are just forbidden because of the Forbidden Door, of course. Obviously, with AEW, I'm going to say this right now. Two-night Mania should be forbidden. I absolutely hate two-night WrestleManias. I can't stand them. I think that it's too bloated. Formula. I like the formula. Friday night, you had the NXT show. Saturday, you kind of cooled down just a little bit. They had the Hall of Fame. And then Sunday, you had the big event, WrestleMania. SmackDown going to Fox kind of ruined that. The pandemic happening, having them force to Mania, kind of ruined two things. Ruined what WrestleMania really is. I don't like the splitting up. Like, you better hope to God if you got one night, you got the better night of the two. I just hate it. It just doesn't mesh well. So next year it is here in Hollywood, California. I'm not buying two nights of tickets. That's all I'll say right there. I hate it. These should be forbidden. Let me know. Let me know what should be forbidden. Let me put this up since I had it up there earlier. TNT crapping out during the breaks, of course, like TNT does. Let me know in the chats anything that you think should be forbidden. Being comic, this should be forbidden. Hate about a bunch of stack comics, and then I realized what a mistake the New 52 was and how bad it was. It was so messy and so I don't know. I don't even know how to describe the New 52. I didn't like it. It had 2 or 3 different Superman comics, different timelines. I didn't like it. Doing this in comics should not be a thing. I can't stand this. Just continue on and create new characters and have your other characters just get old. Sonic commercials, they should be forbidden. I hate Sonic commercials, especially the ones with these two in the car. Unbelievable. I hate them. And of course, we got to watch 3 hours of them on Monday Night Raw. Something else would be forbidden. It's got to be Disney acquiring stuff. Just be good at what you're good at. Quit acquiring stuff and putting too many kitchens. Yeah, too many kitchens. Too many cooks in the kitchen. You got to start focusing on stuff and make sure your stuff is high standards and qualities rather than keep going. I get the whole acquisition of ESPN and just kind of letting that run how it was, but you didn't need to buy 20th Century Fox. I guess I get Hulu, but not really, because also NBC Universal has a stake in there as well. So it's not even like your full thing. Yeah, I let me know in the comments what you think. I just think anything else that gets acquired by Disney is just not going to be good for business. WWE's, always in the mix for getting acquired by Disney, but that should be forbidden. No more acquisitions for Disney, especially since now your Florida home is in jeopardy. Dogs in restaurants. This should be forbidden. I'm sorry. It's disgusting. That's all saying that. Dogs in restaurants, no. You can leave your dog at home to go to eat. The end. All right. And so I got 2 pictures up here. One of them was done well here with MJF and CM Punk. It was done so well. I don't think anyone else should be doing this for years and years to come. I'm talking well over 5 years. They're doing it right now in NXT with Cora Jade and Natalya. Natalya's doing a great job on NXT. They need to quit doing this crap where there's a wrestler that comes up and it's like, oh, I used to idolize you, this and that, and it sets up like a turn. It worked with MJF and CM Punk because it was so long ago and they're so good together. It worked. Everyone else, we got to stop doing it. We just 100% got to stop doing it. I don't like it. Just have people come out and just not care about the past. All right. We're talking to the ladies right now, the women in the Owen Hart tournament. Tony Storm. All right, they're going to set up Britt versus Tony Storm. I think that's going to be the big outcome here from this tournament. I think the big outcome from this tournament should have been Hayter splitting with DMD here. Serena Deeb versus Sheeta. That one is happening in Philly. I'm excited. Again, we talked about this with Eric. Cash for Stacks. I'm excited for that. Serena Deeb, go help out ROH. Promo now for FTR. They are facing each other. I think it's a cool idea. We talked about it on the show a lot too. If you don't have something for the New Day, have the 3 of them fight each other in a match where no one turns heel. It's just best man wins. It's that simple. Especially you got 2 Night Mania. You don't have anything in mind for New Day. Unreal. Do you think either one of them are going to? I don't know if Dax or Cash could win the Owen Hart tournament, but I don't see either one of them becoming a singles superstar. I could be wrong. Guevara versus Sky. I don't care about that match. What's the ladder match? So it should be some kind of fun, right? A big 10-man match. Brock Anderson and his son Arn are going to be there. Archer versus Wardlow. They're doing that already. Archer must be doing some other stuff overseas again. So All right, the main event. I'm fine with that. Give Jade the shine. Again, why call something the TBS championship and never defend it on TBS? She's done it what once? Oh, sorry about that, Carnage. Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone want Mike Tenay in AEW. Here's my deal with that. The three of them cannot call together because I'm already sick of Tony and Jim Ross together. Excalibur has to reel them in and correct them constantly. They cannot focus with the two of them there. I do agree. I like that, though. I honestly wouldn't mind Mike Tenay with Excalibur and Taz on Friday nights. Don't you tell me what to do. I like the shattered glass kind of outfit that Jade has on. I like that she wears it more than once. There has been enough talk, Mark. He gets the crowd to sing along now with it. I love it. Good for Mark Henry. One of the best wrestlers I've ever. He's so good at how he presented himself while he was a heel, to not insult anyone. The problem is coming out. Shafir was the problem last week. At least the women are getting entrances, though. I will say that. I always give them shit for not doing it, but let me read your comment, Carnage, before you yell at me. I don't see Marina Shafir winning tonight. She can't. She can't. If I'll tell you what. I will leave it up to the viewers. If Marina Shafir wins this match tonight, after we go off the air, whenever you want, put a comment in the comments section. Put challenges for me to do, and I will do a handful of those challenges live on air. If Marina Shafir wins, so I'll put that out there though. Leave comments if she does win, and I will do those challenges. Storm is coming. Aurora Monroe herself. Jade Cargill. Again, probably one of my themes in wrestling. It does harken to the Rock's theme with the guitar. A lot of the guitar kicks in at the exact same time periods as the Rock's too. So AEW music. That's all I'm saying. The baddie section, first row. Kira Hogan, Red Velvet, Locals. The baddies. Let me know in the comments if you think you're a baddie. I think Red Velvet is a Brandy Rhodes looking wannabe. Red Velvet's improved greatly. I will say that. I didn't like her when she was with Brandy Rhodes. She is getting better though. You know, we talked about it a week or two ago, Carnage Rage. You know who she reminds me of? Jada Pinkett in Demon Knight, but with more hair. All right, I thought Ishin Cole would be the main event, but I'm fine with this. I like Jade getting the rub, being in a main event with that title. That's what we need to do. So, giving this match time to 12 minutes of wrestling plus entrances. That's a plus. Carnage. So is Jay going to make a new faction? Because if so, I think Marina needs to bring in Jessamine Duke. What did we just say during the commercials, Carnage? Factions should be forbidden in AEW now. Too many without direction. What's with the Pinnacle? They mentioned it once since the Jericho thing that the Pinnacle was still around. The Pinnacle's gone. Let's see how Marina Shafir does here. Talk with Knock in the chat about how much I did not like her match last week and how green it was. He said she's been doing some decent stuff on Dark, so right in front of the baddies, pop being thrown. Here we go. Anybody involved? Oh, well, that's it. That's the match. He's distracting the ref. That's what Mark Sterling is good for, contracts and distracting refs. The baddies. Oh, I want you to be my baddies. Knock up those like sections for me. Help us out here. Help us grow so we can get bigger and better and do more things for you guys live on air. Again, this weekend we'll do the show, Eric and I. Just hit subscribe and get that bell icon because we will be doing live. We do like taking your comments like tonight. We do fun games for you to play along with too. So I got a special promo school plan this week too. It's going to be all episode long since it's just going to be the two of us. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Jade, big elbow. Who is her next challenger? All the women are kind of tied up in the Owen Hart tournament. They're going in hard with these pinfalls because of Nikita Lyons. You got Rhea doing it on Raw. Jade just did it tonight. I mean, I'm sure the internet's happy, but look at that beautiful sunset. The Hollywood Hills right there. Live from Hollywood, California. I don't know if you got anything good planned this weekend. I think I might try to watch the band. Does it mean like Layla Hirsch, Red Velvet, has also turned her back on Chris Statlander? I think everyone has. I think they're just kind of starting fresh with Chris Statlander. That's why they're kind of figuring it out on Dark and Dark Elevation. She's got to be a contender coming up for someone. Around enough, she's got the in-ring ability. She's got to work on the mic stuff, and I guess that's what they're working on. And more importantly, the change of character. All right, picture in picture. Let's finish up. The Forbidden Door is happening in June. These are some things that I think should be forbidden in general. Buying T-shirts from like iconic bands and artists and rappers from places like Walmart, Target, H&M. Especially if you look at the Nirvana shirts that are sold there, it kind of goes against what Kurt Cobain was for during the time in the 90s. So you kind of show that you're really not a fan at all. And yeah, I bet if you ask any of these people what their favorite album or song is off that album, that shirt is representing, they wouldn't know. Forbidden. Only buy shirts if you go to the concerts or from the band's websites or from cool people on Etsy. They do make really cool stuff on Etsy. Show you're a fan, not a tool. The SNL Cold Open. This should be forbidden. Unfunny, simple stuff done about politics. I don't care about politics one bit. I don't care what side you're on. I don't care about that. I'm here to talk to you about wrestling. That's what I care about. These are never funny. There's a lot of funny stuff on the show. Great cast, always funny people on, but the cold opens need to stop and they need to go to just being creative and not political. They'll say something about someone one year and then the next year, like kind of whatever. This dude should be forbidden. This guy is trash. I don't care if you go run and tell his loud mouth that I said that. We put on a far better show every week than he could dream of doing. This guy should be forbidden. His toxic community should be forbidden. Hey, JD, what you drinking? Also, let me say this. Calling this WrestleMania Backlash, this should be forbidden. Why? Why should this be forbidden? For those who aren't young enough to know, or for those who are too young to know, don't worry about it. I got you covered. You can go hop on the Peacock and watch the old version of this that was done much better and actually storyline-wise made sense for restarting their season of wrestling, which started after WrestleMania. It was just called Backlash, and it made fucking sense. That's all they needed to do. It was called Backlash. You knew it went into, what happened at WrestleMania. That's all you need, just Backlash. And cell phones in movie theaters. I don't even know if I need to say this, but forbidden. You, if you use your cell phone in a movie theater, someone should have the right to grab it from you and just break it right in front of you. So fucking rude. If you're too cool for school to be there, don't go. Hats off to Alamo Drafthouse and how they handle that. Jericho and commentary. This should be forbidden. Is rating. He flip-flops heel and face, not only just during the whole show, but in a match with a wrestler. He will put them down, then say they're the best thing out there, and then say they're the worst thing out there. Get out of here. Go on tour, do what you got to do with your ass. This should be forbidden. Holy hell, if you do this, you should never be allowed to fly again. Knock, I hope you don't have to encounter this on your flight back. This happens constantly. Bare ass feet hanging over. Even when there's someone sitting in that seat, people will still stick their feet like this bare ass in a plane. So as Jade poses to the crowd right there and Liam Neeson has a commercial picture, I implore you people, please do not ever do this. And just call anyone on the plane, report them on the plane, and at some point, hopefully they will no longer be allowed to do this nasty ass shit flights ever again. Last thing that should have been forbidden, the Virtual Boy. I thought this was coolest thing when it came out. Then I tried it at a Shopko. If any of you know what a Shopko is, they had a display out. I stuck my greasy little face on there and tried playing it. It does not work. It doesn't even hold up now if you want to find one. Cool to have like on a shelf as a display, but that is it. Those are things that should be forbidden. So if you got anything, let me know in the chats. Anything that should be forbidden. Playing off of the Forbidden Door pay-per-view being announced Wednesday night by Tony Khan and Carnage Rage. I bought a fucking Cobra Kai t-shirt at Walmart, and that thing shrunk on me. See, that's the thing. They don't care about you. They just put out shit product and say, here we go. We know it's going to shrink, but it's cheaper material for us. Don't do it. You can find stuff online. You can find versions of it and better material from it. I just implore you. And then you can also say you got it from a cool spot. Like, oh, did you go to a show, or where did you get that? And just be like, yeah, I got it from this. Instead of saying, I got it from Target. Especially, please, 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 find better places to find Nirvana shirts online. Just please. I can't stand that they're sold in big corporations like that. That was, again, if you know anything about Kurt Cobain and his his thoughts on stuff like that, you wouldn't buy one. Mark Sterling, what are you doing? Rest a fucking match, dude. See, that was a nice fast kick from Marina Shafir. Maybe it's strikes that she does fast, and then the wrestling stuff, she kind of slows down and holds on. I don't know. Wrestling move, nice and quick on Mark. The baddies fanning Jade Cargill off. I think what's going to happen, Red Velvet is going to get involved, and that's going to be the feud for Marina Shafir to get a little bit bigger off of on the main shows. TNT freezing up on me at the last minute again, of course. Why not TNT? You know drama. Thank you for watching the stream so far, though. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of this Rampage? Got a pretty big Dynamite again. I don't know if I'm going to do stream again. Just depends on what I got going on. But if I do, you'll know because you hit the subscribe button. I don't know. TNT's shutting down on me. I'm shutting down on myself. We're still rolling through it because that's what we do together. TNT trying so hard right now to get me here, but I don't think it's happening. Let me know what's going on in the chat so I know what's happening. Jade Cargill obviously has to be picking up the against Marina Shafir here tonight. Here's what I think. I think the TNT Championship needs to be defended on TNT, in the TBS Championship needs to be simple as that. It's that fucking simple. That's all it is. Unreal. I cannot stand that they name belts after the cable networks. So ridiculous. I know you want to be like thankful that you got a TV spot from them, but I mean, Jesus. The ratings are how you pay them back. And yes, Dynamite slipped in the ratings again. It is in such a comfortable spot. Do not like bring the AEW's in trouble jargon here because it's not the case at all. AEW is doing it just Dan. If anybody goes to a live taping where they tape Rampage after, if you can, leave a comment in the comment section. Do they edit this at all, or is this in the order that it's shown to you live as a fan? There you go, Jade. Show the power. Arn Anderson has a problem solver, and its name is Gluck. A thing I like about this is you make an actual fighter look good, but you got to make your champs look good for the reason that you build them up for. Jade Cargill, strength and size. That's it. I do not have to do challenges. Thank you, Jade Cargill. Still TBS champion, as it should be. I don't think you should take that belt off of her at any time soon. Keep it going right now. Rubbing the brow with dollars, $100 at that. Love it. All right, I like that they closed out the show. I'm a fan of that. You're calling it? Do you think Jade Cargill is going to hold both the TNT and AEW Women's Championships, just like Goldberg did with the US? Oh, I'd like to see that. Hey, if they're going that route, which you know they kind of are, fuck, that's perfect. I'll take that all day, Carnage Rage. That is it for Rampage. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate that. Connor, thank you for playing along the chats. Prime time, thank you for playing along as well. We got this weekend with Eric. Again, hit subscribe and the bell icon so you know when it's going to happen. Some stuff. I'm going to be playing Tony Hawk and comparing it to the original Tony Hawk, the remastered versus the new, coming up. So be on the lookout for that. And if there are any videos that you want us to do reactions to, leave them in the comments below, and we'll do live reactions videos for you guys. The sun has set now in Hollywood, California. My name is Zach from West Coast Pop. Thank you all for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Hit like, hit subscribe, help us grow. And now I bid you adieu. Until next time, be excellent to each other. Later.